Hi everyone, this is Brendan here. So it's been 2 weeks since Defenseless for the Win 4 actually started, and roughly 2 weeks ago, as you can see, the first war that we had, it was a 10 versus 10, and we actually lost that war. So the clan was rather inactive. I'm not too sure what happened to the rest of that 4 attacks that we actually needed to do to actually score a draw with our opponent. So I'm not too sure why 2 people didn't complete the attack. But yeah, not to worry. I mean, we eventually went ahead to grow the clan. As you can see, the second war that we had a 45v45. We had a perfect score of 135. And then the following war, the third one was at 132, was 3 stars away from a perfect score. And then subsequently, the next one against Mehmet, we did 135, which also was a perfect score. And then after that, another perfect score was done with 120 stars against, I think, this Russian clan. And then after that, the next one 2 days ago, as you can see, the one that we had with another Russian clan, which I'm going to show you guys the details right now. As you can see, this war we had a score of 114 against 57. So we're going to take a look at some of the attacks that the opponent has done. So we're going to take a look at the first one. So as you can see, doing on my base, using some basically giants, wizards, and also some goblins, and even some barbarians. And of course, he's going to use a lightning spell now to try to take out my clan castle, which is a very good move. But of course, he's going to score a 3-star nevertheless, because I only have like 4 things to defend my base: my clan castle, both of my heroes, and my level 1 cannon. So as mentioned, in Defenseless for the Win, all of us only have one level 1 cannon to defend our base, and of course our clan castle and heroes to depend on. So yeah, this guy still had even a healer to heal up his troops. We actually have already a full HP, so he didn't require the healer actually, and some more the healer won't be able to get taken down, especially when there's no air defense on my base. So going ahead with the second defense, which actually is quite an interesting base layout done by SSP. As you can see, he put the word please and then going to attack only his town hall. But of course, this is a clan war, so clan war, the opponent have to do a 3-star on all the bases, because we will definitely do 3-star back to them. So as you can see, this guy is going to use some barbarians and also some wizards to go ahead. And you can see the middle. The funny part is the wall breakers went for the middle section wall, whereby that's the only wall that it could actually go for. Maybe I'm not too sure why I didn't go for maybe the corner, the word there, P over there, but maybe because there were actually structures around it. So it depends on whether are there any structures around the walls that will actually determine whether your wall breaker will go for those walls. So now as you can see, it's going to clear up SSP's base with just firing ahead with the wizards, and then going ahead to just clear the rest of the elixir collectors right now, scoring him the 3 stars. And then now we shall go and take a look at some of our attacks. So our attacks, the first one was done by me, doing it on the first one. The first one, his base was a Town Hall 7, so Town Hall 7 wasn't too difficult to attack. So I'm just going to go ahead to use some Barbarians Archers to try to settle the whole base, because I knew that it was quite an easy base, especially when I have my King and Queen in my hand. So the King wasn't in my hand actually. The King was actually being upgraded as I was trying to get him to the next level. The Queen was already good enough, as now using my freeze spell to freeze up the 2 wizard towers over there, and then just following up with the clan castle with some witches and also a wizard. So now as you can see, the base has been 3-star already, and I won't be showing you guys the next one, which was also done by me, because that was also another barge attack. Let's go ahead and take a look at the lucky number 7. Number 7's attack done by Pino. So Pino, he's a number 25 in the clan, but he's going to use barbarians and archers to try to take out this base. I believe it's a Town Hall 5, so as you can see, the defenses, they are quite well placed, especially they are behind the wall, and the wall's level ain't too low too, especially with such low level barbarians and archers. It's not going to be too easy, but of course the way that Pinoy has actually deployed his troops has really done it really well to actually do the 3-star, and of course clearing out the corner structures too, which he has already observed for that. So now let's take a look at the summary of this clan war against the Russian clan, which we have done 37 3-stars against their 16 3-stars. And of course, we have done 98.2%. Didn't manage to complete all the attacks and get a perfect score for this war. But yeah, nevertheless, it was still a good war rate with all my clanmates. And now I shall show you guys the next war that we had against this Chinese clan. So this Chinese clan, they only managed to do 7 stars. And the Chinese clan name is actually called 我们的好兄弟. So I know how to read Chinese because I'm a Singaporean Chinese. So for those of you who are wondering, so the meaning of 我们的好兄弟 means our good brothers. So basically, they are good brothers, but I'm not too sure why they didn't finish their attack. Maybe they weren't that active for that matter. But as you can see, they're all still in the clan, so they're all having a Chinese names, and most of them having Chinese names, of course. So I'm not too sure why they do finish their attack. So let's take a look at the very first attack that I'd like to show you guys. First of all, let's take a look at the summary. So the summary, as you can see, we've done 31 3-stars. And then we didn't manage to do the perfect score again, but we're going to take a look at the first attack, which is the most heroic attack done by Defenseless Macho. So Macho is going to go ahead using only Barbarians, level 3 Barbarians to be exact. So as you can see, Barbarians, they are very strong if you actually group them up together, but that's also a very risky thing to do, especially when you are going against a Wizard Towers and Mota. For this base alone, there's ain't any Wizard Towers to be afraid of. So after the Mota has actually got taken care of, Barbarians are just going to continue to just tear through the whole base, and now scoring him the 3-stars in just less than 2 minutes. So he did a really good job, Macho. So going ahead with the next one, let's take a look at my defensive replay first. So my defensive replay, as you can see, this guy was using a lot of troops, all level 2 troops, and then just level 1 wall breaker. So let's see what actually went wrong and how he actually not managed to actually 3-star my base, as technically my base is relatively easy to 3-star and he's number 2nd in the base. But there's a catch to it later when you guys actually watched the replay. So now dropping a lightning spell, which actually missed to hit my wizards. So the wizards were actually given by some of my clanmates. They're really awesome to give me some high level troops, especially when it's kind of not easy to actually get troops in this war, because most of them, they only have like level 1 or 2 archers. Especially like whenever I start a new clan, like for the Win 4 or for the Win 5, which I might start soon, but I'm not too sure about that. But currently I'm not starting it because I do have other plans. Later I'll tell you guys more about it. So going back to the base, so now as you can see, Macho, he actually got attacked for 1 star. So let's take a look at what happened again. So this guy used some giants, and of course the clan castle sword contains some level 6 balloon, which I have actually given to the top 5 players in the clan war. So they do have some balloons. They're now going to go ahead and take out the ground troops really efficiently. If I have a Valkyrie, I actually would give some Valkyries, because Valkyries, they are really good to fend off against Barbarians and Archers, especially Barbarians, because just one swing from the Valkyrie will actually take out the group of Barbarians really easily. So now just left with only 1 balloon over there trying to clear out all of the structures, but time is definitely going to be a big factor in this, and of course he won't be able to get the Town Hall too. And then now going ahead back to our base, and then going ahead to take a look at the very first attack done by Jerome. Jerome is number 23, but he went ahead to attack the number 1 using some Barbarians Archers. So this is the catch. As you can see, the first attacker, the opponent of our clan opponent's base, is actually a Town Hall 5. So we were matched with like Town Hall 5s and above and below only. So it was a very easy clan war. But of course, I still really would appreciate if all of us could actually do a perfect score, and everybody to do finish all their attacks. As the next one was done by me, I used 1 golem in my clan castle and just my archer queen to actually have a little fun. So just checking out for the clan castle first. Clan castle didn't contain anything, so I'm just going to go ahead to drop my clan castle over here, which contain 1 level 5 golem. So the level 5 golem, it has a lot of hit points whereby it actually won't get taken out really quickly. The only way to actually take out the golem really quickly is to have a single targeting inferno. So single targeting inferno, those are really powerful to actually take out the golems. But now as you can see, the golem really doesn't have anything to worry about, especially when the Mota over there is trying to take it out, but it's not going to do a lot of harm to it. Now the cannon is going to be taken out really quickly by the punches of the golem. Golem is going to take out the cannon in just a matter of seconds. And now the archer queen is just going to follow behind. Level 18 archer queen, although not max level, but she still do pack a punch, especially when now she's just going to be in cloak mode, taking a few shots on the elixir storage, going to take it out. The wall is going to be in her way, but nevertheless she's going to bust through it. Now the golem is also helping out by taking out the rest of the structures. No more defenses left on this base to actually carry on the attack for the golem. So yeah, it's going to be a 3-star using just 1 golem and also just 1 archer queen. And now going ahead to take a look at the very third attack done by DFG. So DFG actually, I already had some plans with this clan, which is I've actually passed leadership to DFG. So DFG currently is the leader of the clan. I'm going to head back to the main clan, Defenseless, for the win, so that I could actually have some fun with them and also do check out the clan itself, because our leader is actually not free for this moment. So I do have to go there to actually make sure that things are actually going well over there. So I did pass leadership to DFG. For those of you who are actually in Defenseless for the Win 4 and wondering why I passed it to him, is because he has been with us for very long. Especially I knew him since Defenseless for the Win 2 and then proceeded on to Defenseless for the Win 3. So I really do entrust TFG to actually do the leadership, and of course I'll be leaving the clan soon, so but not to worry, I'll definitely drop by to actually say hi to you guys, as I will drop by as much as possible. So as you can see, Defenseless for the Win family has grown quite a bit, expanding to Defenseless for the Win 4. And of course, we have grown up to almost 200 people already, and of course, we're going to carry on to grow, but not so soon now. I'm going to go back to Defenseless for the Win main clan to actually help out on things over there. So yeah, hopefully be able to show you guys some clan wars over there and also the situation over there. So yeah, with that said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching my video and clash on.